under the dome at Tropicana Field. MLB Network is live and on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Boston, the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Riccio. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. 1-1. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kiermaier looks up, and it's gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Line towards center field. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
C.J. Cron.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. A ball and a strike. 1-1. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So 1-1. In the dirt here. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Stepping up now, Brad Miller. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-2 the count to Miller. Pause and the 0-2 and a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria's there. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Gomez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Denard Span, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. That misses, 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. And this is fouled at the plate. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wilson Ramos.
Hit to third. Bryant's got it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Third baseman, number 5.
In now, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. To the left side, but it's well foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
In there, 0-1. Duffy is off at first with 2 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1-0. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Betts is on the move. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network. Here's Echeverria now. Off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 13.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Echeverria on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's gone down on strike. Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank. It hits off the foul pole for a homer.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Denard.
Standing in now, Denard Span, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Kiermaier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for
this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos.
And
he was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Catcher Wilson
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-1 is in there for the second strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman C.J. Cron.
Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 5, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 2-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Jose Alvarado comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From his knees, the throw. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play. And then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Well hit to right, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2 down the third baseline.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
on the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. The 2-1 home. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts at the track. The wall. Gone!
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adeiny.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
13, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Carlos Gomez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And Gomez can fly. He's headed for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2, and that misses. 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Denard.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Denard Span is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 54.
Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. The pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
That's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Soft liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in the past against Alex Colomé. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Alvarado gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Robbie Ray racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.